Hey everyone, I'm Ricky, and today I'm going to be watching Heartstopper episodes 6 and 7. Last time on 4 and 5, we saw more of Nick realizing who he is, figuring out his sexuality, kind of trying to hide it from his friends, but also kind of letting other people know, so all of Charlie's friends know. Now Imogen knows at the end, once he had to say that he didn't want to go on a date with her anymore, he didn't fit in. He kind of basically explained how he is gay without saying it, or bisexual, you know, whatever he is going to identify as. And she seemed cool with it, and she's keeping a secret for him. Like, it was just kind of like an unspoken thing, so that was cool. Even though she does kind of still annoy me. We saw more of Tao's issue with Nick being around Charlie, and I was reading a lot of my comments, and I'm gonna address them. So basically, a lot of people were saying that I need to give Tao a chance and see it from his perspective, because he feels like Charlie's gonna get hurt and he's super protective of him because Nick is friends with all of the guys, all the rugby players that always bully them. But you can pretty much just contradict that with saying, okay, but every single time that has happened and Nick's been there, he's at least been nice or tried to stand up for you guys. So what makes you think that he is the exact same as someone like Harry or something like that? I guess it makes sense because that's his friend group, you're like worried, whatever. But if Charlie says it's okay and says that he's different, if he's actually your friend, you should believe him. I think that's just like my point. Maybe I'm just like viewing it as I'm protective of Nick and Charlie as a couple, well, even though they're not a couple. So anybody that's trying to oppose them, I'm just like, no, fuck off. Maybe that's what it is, I don't know. But in any case, yeah, no, I understand what people are saying about Tao. And while yes, it makes sense that you wouldn't want to be around any of the guys that are bullying you, you don't want to have any association with them. If there's someone that's in a friend group with them that does not bully you and is very nice to all of your friends and everything, which we saw, he was like, they were having a blast at the bowling alley, then you need to give him a chance. He basically said, I know you're using him or something. He said if he's mean to Charlie one time, then that's it, shit's gonna go down. But I mean, I don't think Nick has a mean bone in his body, honestly, so I don't think Tao has to worry about that. In any case, yeah, I'll ease off of Tao, I guess. I'll try to understand him more as the episodes go on. Two of my favorite parts of those episodes was Nick running in the rain to Charlie's house because he wanted to apologize for how he left things after they had their first kiss. And then when Charlie was trying to apologize instead, Nick just went up to him, like just grabbed him and kissed him. Charlie was there for him, hugging Nick while he was crying, and oh my god, it was so cute. And then also, again, on the cuteness factor, just level 9,000 last episode. At the bowling alley / arcade place, they were in front of those claw machines or whatever you call them, and Nick didn't have time to buy him a present, so he framed like a really cute picture of them two and his dog together. And then they finally kissed in public for the first time. Nick was okay with it, and Charlie made sure he was okay, and it was just so great. Oh my gosh. I love this show so much. Alright, so we're gonna get into this now. Like this video, that helps me out a lot. Subscribe if you haven't already, and let's go.
And I knew it was because you loved Kieran Knight. Mum. What? She's a very pretty girl. Please stop talking. And that's when I realised I'm bisexual.
I love that we get to view girls. Oh god. I love that we get to view his point of view of trying to figure out his sexuality through looking up different things like the Am I Gay quiz. He was just looking up LGBT movies that he wanted to watch with his mom, but because he, you know, obviously he's scared to tell her because she keeps bringing up women. And now also bisexual meaning and like looking at people's videos and stuff. I can relate to that. I used to do that actually a lot, and it's nice to see. I don't think I've ever seen something like that, honestly, in a show before. You brought it up, girl. Talk about it.
If you want my attention that badly, why didn't you just throw something at me again? Like your last remaining brain cell?
I love the way Tao stands when he dishes out reads like that. The things I have heard that sound like that to anybody, so fucking stupid. Good for her for deleting the comments though. What I always do if there's ever negative comments on anything of mine, not even like YouTube or whatever, there's 5 to 10 times more positive comments. But if they're just fully negative like that, delete them. Pay no mind to them.
I never would have guessed that you were gay, but
Okay, that's a backhanded compliment too. First of all, people being gay or lesbian is not a guessing game, because if you try to make it a guessing game, that means you're playing into stereotypes of gay and lesbian people, and therefore that is viewed as homophobic. So when you say things like, I would have never guessed you were gay, I would have never guessed they were straight, whatever, just don't say that.
How did you realise you were gay? I guess I've always been sort of aware of it. I'm guessing you didn't feel the same when you were little. I just wake up one day like, oh look, guess I'm gay now. I'm sorry for being all confused. I thought I was the one who said sorry too much. Oi.
Oh, Nick, come on. He was just so willing to do it in the arcade.
Don't be sorry.
Yeah, take your time, but also speed it up.
You and Charlie getting along well then?
Yeah. We're sort of going out.
Are you?
I mean, we haven't made it official or anything, but yeah.
I like how he's just slowly easing into it.
Please don't tell anyone, though.
No, of course.
Yeah, there's still like that
It's like
aspect.
things that- I mean, when we were 13, I thought we were going to be boyfriend and girlfriend forever.
Oh my god.
Are you and Darcy?
Oh, that was funny.
Okay, everyone, on the top.
I have lunch with your boyfriend today. No, waiting for your mum, actually.
You know, one thing about Tao, I will say, he's quick with the comebacks. I told you it was funny when he's petty.
I don't even know what my sexuality is.
That's okay. Tara didn't know she was a lesbian until we kissed like 6 times. Double dates. Us and Charlie, tomorrow night, before the concert, milkshakes.
I like milkshakes.
Good.
I can't wait to see that, if that actually happens.
Kissing you is actually one of the things that made me realise I don't like kissing guys.
Okay. You're kind of the first people I've told about Charlie.
And does it feel good to have told someone?
Yeah. It really does.
Yeah, because you're getting that weight off your shoulder, dude. Once it's out, you'll have people that'll fuck with you. They don't matter. Focus on the people that are actually embracing you. You'll have a much better life. Promise.
I told her we're together. What? I told her we're going out. Oh my god, that's amazing. You're amazing.
God. They are so cute together. Makes me want to throw up how cute it is.
Tara and Darcy want us to go and get milkshakes with them, like a double date. I've never been on a date. Me neither. Wanna go on? Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay.
They're so cute. I know I keep saying that, but I just... and the thing too with Charlie that I've noticed... That's me. That's what I was saying last episode. They would make a great couple. What I was gonna say about Charlie is, like, he plays innocent a lot. Like, he does that, like, shy, coy thing, and he says sorry a lot. But then when it comes down to it, he knows exactly what to say, what moves to do. He's a flirt, like, 100%. Even though he acts like he's not.
Cute little bear.
Very subtle.
We are on a date. Is that the official rule of dating? Sharing drinks. We should go on a date, just us. I mean, if you want to.
See what I mean? See what I
If
mean?
you don't want to. I'd like that.
He's like, is that a rule of dating? Sharing drinks. And then he says, we should go on a date again. And then when he doesn't get a mean response, he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to. He knows what he's doing. I do actually think he's like kind of shy, but he knows how to flirt 100%.
Just because you two came out doesn't mean I also want to share all my secrets. Yeah, sharing stuff like that changes everything. Not always for the better. Little bubblegum's more interesting.
Darcy, calm down.
We were just chatting. Okay then.
Charlie may be good at flirting, but he is not good at subtlety. Sorry I'm like stuffing my face this whole episode though.
How thing.
I'm hungry, okay? Leave me alone.
You and Charlie. together.
Yeah,
And what about Tao?
not yet.
There's never been a show where it's like a coming-of-age love story that I've been rooting for every single couple. But I love all three of them. Like, it's fun to watch all of their relationships blossom. I promise I'm almost done with these nachos, by the way.
I'm glad you came. I like being with you. I've been researching about being bisexual. I think that might be me. But I'm not sure.
Talk to me. Everything's changed since we came out.
Yeah.
I didn't think so many people would suddenly think I'm a completely different person.
They don't think that.
They do.
They don't think she's a completely different person. They view her as a different person. That speaks more on their character than it does her. And hopefully she realizes that.
I don't know how to behave anymore and just want to live my life. You're so confident about your sexuality and I still feel like I know nothing. Just want to live my life. We can do that.
Dude, high school or primary school in this case, it's tough. There's always going to be kids that are going to be dickheads about something. Whether it's your hair, the way you look, your glasses, you know, if you're gay, if you're straight, if you're bi, whatever. They're not going to make fun of you if you're straight. That would be the day. You just have to throw it away. Focus on the people that love you, like I said. I love how Nick just barged in there. That's what I don't like. When Tao gets all pouty and dirty looks and everything for no reason. He's there to support his best friends, so let him do that. And it ended! Okay, next episode, here we go.
We're not ready to label it yet. We're just, you know,
You know,
shut up.
well done though. Your crush on him was super embarrassing.
Go away. We're not boyfriends. Why would you think we're boyfriends?
That won't happen with Nick. Damn, Ben really did a number on him, huh? I mean, I guess it does, because he said he never went out on a date with anybody. So Ben might have been the first.
If any of those boys says anything, does anything nasty, you just call me, okay?
I love how supportive his dad is. That's another thing you never see anywhere. It's always the homophobic dad. There are dads that are accepting. Dude, Harry, oh god. Can someone like beat him up? Can someone literally just kick the shit out of him?
Sure. I honestly had no idea they'd be here. I would have suggested we come if I'd known. Char. Oh my god, say it again. Go on. No. I like it. It's cute.
See, he's got the eyes. Flirty boy. It's so cute. Just make sure the hand's hidden from Harry. You don't want to take his shit.
What about Nick? You think he's hot?
Are you joking? Nick's not even my type.
You definitely have a crush on him.
Stop.
Punch him! I need Harry to get decked. Oh my god, I would if I could just jump through the screen and just give him a little 1-2, I would do it.
I'm so sorry. It's fine. No. I should have just left. Nick, I'm honestly used to it by now. I'll see you at school.
Oh my god, whoa, 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 whoa. Feelings and emotions. I just got memories from high school. Fuck, dude. That line just struck me.
But you are getting with him. No, don't lie.
Who the fuck are you to say anything, you cunts?
Ever want to go out with someone as desperate as you?
Fuck off. Jealous? Bitch?
You actually thought I liked you. You were just there like some tragic loser with barely any friends who ate lunch alone every day and let bullies walk all over you. I never liked you. I'm not even gay. I just felt really sorry for you.
Honestly, at this point, If he keeps saying shit like that, I'm gonna blow up his spot to everybody. I don't give a fuck if I'm outing him. No, but seriously, don't never out people. But I'd think about it. Dude, Ben reminds me of those guys that... Uh-oh, he looks angry.
Go on then. What's your problem with Charlie?
Can't just bring some gay boy into our group and expect us all to immediately love him.
So this is a problem with him being gay?
Come on, none of us are being homophobic.
Oh, just shut up, Harry! No, but you weren't joking though, were you? You just saw the perfect opportunity to make someone feel miserable and humiliated, as usual.
I'm sure he can deal with it. Well, he's probably used to it by now. Aw, you're getting so angry.
Oh my god, punch the fuck out of him, please.
Little fat.
Yes! That was a good punch! Ah! Do it again!
So you can tell me what happened? Oh, Nikki, come on.
Harry was saying some really nasty stuff about Charlie.
Sweetheart, you know fighting's not the answer.
In that case, it was completely justified.
I see. Charlie's a really special friend, isn't he?
Yeah. He is.
Give me more Olivia Colman, please. Ugh. It's killing me that she's only in, like, tiny scenes here and there. Dude, that was so deserved. Harry's such a dickhead. Granted, he is kind of like the stereotypical bully, like, laughs around and looks at all of his friends behind him as he, like, cracks gay jokes. But, like, I mean, there are kids like that, so...
You wanna fight too?
You clearly didn't get hugged much as a child, but if you're craving human contact that badly, you could just say so.
See what I mean? He's so quick with it. Like, not even a breath. Honestly, if I were Tao, I'd fuck his face up even more.
I kind of got into a fight with Harry. He started saying some things about you. I just lost it and punched him, and yeah.
Maybe I shouldn't be saying this. I would feel so flattered.
You didn't have to do that. I promise. I'm used to people saying stuff about me. You shouldn't have to be. People shouldn't be saying stuff about you in the first place. You shouldn't have to put up with anything like that. You're not allowed to say the S word.
Here we go. Stop. Fuck! Oh no, it's gonna break me. Shit. Okay.
Did he ever say anything to you?
Yeah, sometimes. Surprise, he's transphobic as well.
You should have said something. Could have gone and told a teacher.
Yeah. Maybe.
Usually with homophobic people, you get the transphobia too. That's usually a given, unfortunately.
Is there something actually going on between Nick and Charlie? There is, isn't there?
How does he not know that?
Yeah.
He had a whole conversation in the bathroom with Charlie about it, and he's seen them together like a billion times.
Who else knows?
Isaac, Tara, and Darcy. But Charlie wants to tell you himself.
I should go. My mom's probably waiting.
Tao,
See you later.
wait!
I don't know. I'll talk about that after. Yes, Charlie. The rest of the texts were counterproductive.
Hi. Make sure you leave the bedroom door open and turn, okay?
With Tao, I understand why he would be upset about being the last to know about something that is kind of, I guess, big news. Again, with like the flip side of it is he should know how he feels about it and why Charlie would want to tell him in person, wouldn't know the right time to tell him. Because Charlie thinks he's going to react badly, which he is. Even if Charlie said it to him in person, he probably would react badly to it, you know? I mean, he was kind of reacting bad to it at Charlie's birthday party.
Charlie just wants to tell you.
I think I know why he hasn't. He thinks that I'll accidentally say something stupid and out Nick to all of Nick's mates. And obviously he cares more about Nick's feelings than mine.
That's 100% not what Charlie is doing. Like, yeah, obviously he wants to protect Nick, but like, I think Tao honestly is just super insecure. I think that's just kind of what it boils down to. Oh my god, that is the last person that needs to be sitting with him right now.
Give it back now.
Come and get it.
Wait, lad, look at it.
Yes. Good. Oh, you're gonna cry about it? You're gonna cry, you got a little juice. Good for Tao. Been waiting for him to do something to him.
And I just think, I mean, the fight with Harry was my fault. It wasn't. It was.
I feel like I'm like inciting violence on this video. I promise I'm not. Like, I do not condone violence except for in cases, you know. Harry has physically harassed both Nick and Tao before, so I'm just saying, what goes around comes around. I'll leave it at that.
So I was thinking, maybe it would be better if...
Shush your mouth. I'm glad something shut him up. No, Tao, you gotta... Yeah, use your fists. There you go. Don't stop slapping them with your hats. Nobody boos like that.
I thought we were friends, but I guess you've just forgotten about me. Tao, this is all your fault. Just leave me alone.
And, that part, like, I fully agree with Tao on. No. Oh, no. Tao, honestly, he's like a complex character, and there's some things that I just fully disagree with him on, as I have voiced throughout this whole show. But like that specifically started off with him being angry with Charlie. Charlie kind of ditching him at lunch right then. Him sending that kind of reactive text about not being friends with Charlie anymore, or barely being friends. Charlie not responding to him, and then the constant bullying from Harry, obviously, which that, like, it was Harry's fault, let's be real. Like, it's not Charlie's fault, I'll say that, but Charlie did kind of contribute to the fact that Tao was just so angry he needed to get his anger out on somebody, which, honestly, if he was gonna take it out on somebody, are we upset that it's Harry? I'm not. I was very fucking happy that he did that, so there's a couple big things with both of these that I liked, and there's a couple things that I did not like. So we're gonna start with the negatives. Ben is a steaming pile of dog shit. He is a total ass dickhead, and what I was gonna say earlier that I realized I never finished saying is he reminds me of those guys that girls would post like Tinder messages or whatever, where the guy just kind of keeps DMing them, and then when the girl doesn't respond back, oh whatever, you're ugly, you're fat anyways, I didn't even care about you, nobody will like you ever. It's because they get hurt because they're not getting what they want, and that's exactly what Ben is. Like, that's 100%. He's just like being a little jealous biatch. Honestly too, I didn't like that Charlie needs to start standing up for himself. Let's get into a conversation about school bullying and how it affects people. When Charlie said, I'm so used to being bullied, I'm so used to all the comments or whatever by now, so he just kind of like lets it happen. That was me in high school. I got picked on and bullied every single fucking day. Always got laughed at, pushed around, whatever. And I never really stood up for myself until later on, junior years, when I started to fully be like, you know what? I don't give a fuck anymore. I started, like I said, focusing on the people that actually cared about me and not paying much mind to the people that didn't care about me and were saying whatever. And if they got on my nerves too much, I would just give it right back to them. And eventually they just shut the hell up and stopped doing it because I just shut them down so many times. So they're like, okay, maybe I should stop doing this before I keep getting red in front of everybody. In my opinion, sometimes it's just necessary to fight back. However you do that, whether verbally or physically, you know, that's on you. But that's why I was so happy when Nick finally just punched him. I didn't think he was actually going to, but I was like, Come on, Nick, I was rooting for him to do it because especially after like, okay, once Harry started pushing him, it's like, okay, that's when all bets are off. You touch me first. Whatever. I'm glad Nick stood up for Charlie. He probably could have put his foot down a little more at the movie theater after he realized that Ben and Harry are there. But they had a good time, at least before that, like holding hands, watching a movie together. They could have just went and saw another movie, honestly. And I also like that Tao fought back, because Tao, he's been getting it from Harry forever now. He didn't seem happy about it, like he was upset, and he blaming Charlie maybe was a little too far. Just let me know what your thoughts on everything about that are down in the comments, and like this video too. Because that helps me out a lot, as I always say. Subscribe if you haven't already too. And I got one more episode left, and I don't want this show to end. I want to see so much more of this. I hope it gets renewed for a season 2. We'll see. I will post the finale very soon. Bye.